Hey everybody, and welcome back to Broken Age. Now, I have really goofed up here. It has been a couple of weeks since I last recorded, and when I tried recording this next part, I completely forgot to turn the microphone sound on. Which means I recorded tons of puzzles and solving things and everything for the first time without any sort of commentary whatsoever. Now, I hate going back and doing post-commentary on everything, so I'm going to go ahead and go through everything again. Sadly, it's not going to be blind for the most part, but at least will be a little bit faster, and hopefully we can get things done in this video. I haven't quite gotten to the very end of the game, so there will be some things I'll probably have to look up, but we'll get there when we get there. So, without further ado, the first thing we have to do here in order to escape the red hanger is to use the fork on our yarn.
Hey, think you could twirl this mess of yarn up for me?
It's what I was born to do. Bon appetit!
Much better.
Awesome. That's yet another one of those things I never would have thought of, but I guess it makes sense since the yarn looks like spaghetti and, you know, the fork would be able to spool it up. So now what we need to do is we need to go over to the maiden's room. I don't know if you could have done this earlier, I'm guessing you could have, but I just never noticed this, and whoops, I don't know why I was trying to do that instead of going over here, but fella is walking really slowly. Anyway, we're supposed to go over there and talk to the maidens. There's a way you can do that, and I guess I just never noticed it. Like, it was one of those things I just totally missed. So in order to do that, I'm going to need to go into the Nexus, which I suppose I could have done from the starboard passageway, right? Oh well, let's go over here through the, this door. And we need to go into the junk room, or the trophy room, or I think they called it the Hall of Heroes when Shay was on board, right? This room has so many names. But we need to go through this room.
Hi, Mel.
Back to the junk room.
We need to go through Mel, back to the junk room. And she's gonna cross our fingers and all kinds of stuff. So now we go over here. Wait for it. Here we go. Alright, so this panel here is uncovered, and I totally missed this earlier. I think this was here the whole time and I missed it. That was loud.
Hey, this window is clear now. I wonder... Ah!
Whoa!
Hey, it's the non-maiden.
Hey!
Bella. My name is Bella.
Oh, yes, she's from my town.
The one that sprayed me with water? What's she doing out there?
More importantly, can she get us some food?
We got food, but let's talk to them first.
I'm going to get you out of there.
How? This monster's made of metal.
I'm working on it. Are the other maidens in there?
Oh, yeah, Drusilla's here, and your other sugar bunting friends. Hey! And some lovely girls from Mariloft with the most amazing featherwork. It is nice.
What happened to you after you were taken?
That gross tentacle dropped us into some sort of tube, and it just dumped us here.
Vela, this monster is some sort of robot.
It's a spaceship. Or at least it pretends to be.
What?
Long story. Tell you after. Magchathra, the Maiden's Feast. It was all a big scam.
Oh, you must be one of the maidens from Obvious Town.
Why didn't you warn us?
We did!
She did, now that I think about it. We just weren't listening.
Duh! Come on, guys, get with the show here.
Hey, I've got some cereal here.
Yes, yes. Drop it in front of the door. I'll grab it with my hook. Hurry, please.
Okay, so what you really want to do is you really want to get to this hook. And let me see here. I'm going to put this here.
Here's some cereal.
Oh, thank you, Vela.
And grab the hook.
Do it.
It's my hook. Leave it to me.
Once I can get control of the mouse.
Hey, what the heck?
Oh my god, look at the size of that rat.
What? Where? I can't see it.
It panicked when you hooked it and ran off. But it was as big as a cat.
I told you there were rats out there. Now what are we going to eat?
Here, I found some more cereal.
Thanks, Bella.
Rodents of unusual size?
If you close your eyes, you can almost pretend it's rat.
Shh. I'm having a hard enough time pretending this stuff is cereal.
Ugh. Okay. So, the next thing we want to do is, whoop, not go through there. We want to get Marikai distracted by doing this.
Maybe I can unlock the door by... Uh-oh. I better get out of here.
What's going on in here? Looks like the store received some damage in the crash. Some exposed wires here probably set off that alarm. Better do some quick repairs.
Thankfully, Marikai thinks that it's just malfunctions.
That was close.
Now, what we want to do is we want to quickly go over
Hey,
to
Mel.
Hey, Val.
where Marikai was and use the lock button. Put him in there.
Thanks for choosing teleportation.
Which, let me see if there's a quicker way to do this. That goes to the starboard passageway. Okay, yeah, I think the quicker way is to go through here. So, we get to take the nice short route. And you have to do this next sequence of events in this order, or else you're going to have to do that entire distraction thing again. Believe me, I did it 3 times when I originally recorded it, and it wasted like a whole bunch of time. So you really don't want to do that. Now, keep in mind, our objective ultimately is to get off the get out of the red hangar. And in order to do that, we got to use the Space Weaver. And as you might recall from Part 1, the Space Weaver uses star charts. And we can see a star chart over there, but we want to hit this first.
There. It's locked.
Because believe me, if you use that, if you try to go for the star chart first, he's going to come back and you're going to have to run away again and do the whole thing all over again.
It's a chart with stars on it.
Alright.
That does it. I'm breaking that lock.
Again, fortunately, he thinks it's just malfunctions, so that's nice. So now... No, I want to go over here. Alright. So... let's go this way. Hey, Hexagal. Traffic cone. What's up? And let's go over to the Space Weaver room. So, let's go ahead and give the Space Weaver our star chart.
Okay, I got a star chart. Let's get out of here.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
Some yar. Malfunction.
Oh.
System forbidden.
Thankfully, we've got yarn.
Fork?
My name, it's Lorraine.
Lorraine? I need you to do something really important for me.
I've been waiting to hear those magic words all my life.
Awesome.
Space Weaver.
Hello, and thank you for considering. Yes! That's the stuff.
So, can we go somewhere now?
Absolutely. Somebody hand me a star chart, quick. My needles itch.
Thankfully, we've got a star chart. We just need to put the yarn in there.
With pleasure.
Now note that this says red hanger on it.
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive.
I still want to know what wolf drive is.
In position. Weave thrusters at viscosity. Spindle at rotational velocity. Deploying nav scarf in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nav scarf deployed. Drive thread engaged.
Nothing happened.
Affirmative. We were already located at the destination indicated by the star chart. Obviously a drill. I hope that I passed. You know, it would be nice to go somewhere new for once.
Indeed, but we don't have another star chart. And this is yet another one of those things that I didn't really think was very obvious, but on second thought, now that I'm looking back on it, it actually is kind of obvious. It's another situation where you have to go over to Shay and figure something out. And in this case, you have to get to the point where you hear Alex play the previous destination song on his pitch pipe, or the mayor's pitch pipe shell thingy. And you also have to look on that little drawing on the wall that shows the various dots. And what you're supposed to figure out, and again, this is one of those things that I didn't really think about because it's been so long since Act 1, is that those spots were exactly what Shay had to weave to go to Prima Doom, which is really where Shellmound is. So, yeah. You're supposed to make the connection that because Shay's ship is based on yarn and Alex's ship is based on music, they both really have the same universal, like, patterns, I guess you could say, where everything goes. But it's... I don't know, I didn't think it was that obvious. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do yet another thing here where you put this in. And then you're supposed to input the stuff here with your hook using this, or you're using the music, so dun, 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 bum, bum. I have no idea what was supposed to go here, but... Well, I guess you couldn't have done anything there because this is already on this, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the right answer. It's middle, middle, high, low, middle.
Drive thread engaged. Drive thread paused.
What? Pause.
What?
Yes, it is strange. The nav system's ready, but the engines are being blocked.
Locked? By what?
By the young master's mother.
What?
By the way, who are you?
Long story.
We've got time. Not going anywhere.
We'll see about that.
We will be going somewhere very soon, as soon as we have a talk with Shay's mother. No, 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 no. I don't want a new version of that. Hang on. Need to get rid of that.
Looks like the windows have been sealed with some sort of force field.
How do I get rid of that? Hang on. Alright, the little pop-up is gone, and we can now move on to Mom. Or Hope. Move on to Hope. And I think this will be all that Vela needs to do for our part in the story. So we should be at the point now where everything starts to intersect, or converge. Hey guys.
You're just in time. Marikai is leaving the ship.
Look, there he goes.
Is everything else ready?
I baked the cake. Put it in the oven.
Great. Then let's get out of here.
Thank you for getting my baking reference.
Sugar bunt humor. And now we're going to have a bunch of cutscenes and some loading times here between each. Bye, Marikai! Yeah! Get mad!
Uninhibited. I'm beautiful.
That is a really red explosion. The red hangar just got a lot more red.
Holy smokes! I can't believe that worked.
I can.
Aww. Wait for it!
Well, I couldn't patch everything, but the main living areas should hold together now.
Well then, that means this ship is ready to fly to Loruna. How about you guys?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Stop. You aren't going anywhere.
Who are you guys?
Hey!
Fellas, family. We've been talking to people, and we've connected some dots.
Awesome!
When Mob Chothra ate my sister, he barfed you up.
Please tell us where our daughter is.
She's gone beyond the plague den. We're all going after her.
Who's we?
It sounds like all of us.
Yeah, I had already initiated launch, but, nice to meet you guys. I'm a friend of your daughter's.
Alright. Hey, it is another big mod kind of ship. What happened to the bottom of it, though? It's all pointy.
Clarence, the Dead-Eye God has truly risen and exposed a whole new segment of beachfront property for development.
Yay!
Looks like this day turned out okay after all.
Alright, here's Vela. Well, it's Shay's ship, but Vela's on it. And here's Shay and company, speeding along the river lake thingy. So where are we going? Alright. Loruna. Looks like a really friendly place.
Something tells me we've arrived.
Wow.
So, what do we do now? Honk or something?
Time to see if the ship's communication system still works.
Hello, ahoy. This is the Star airship Loruna requesting re-entry. I've been gone a long time, but if you could just open the door, we'll come in and explain.
Alex, I don't think that's going to... Oh. Never mind.
Look at that.
Look at the size of that thing.
Oh, wait a second. What's that?
Dad, is that?
It's Vela!
That's our ship.
You think Mom's on board?
Brace yourself.
You hit that!
Hey, we're all on autopilot. But look, since we're so close, I'll extend our gangway and you can use it to go say hi. It's way too short.
Aww.
What, you're afraid of a little jump?
Little jump? Uh-oh.
They're firing at her.
Quick, back up.
Uh-oh.
Let them get out of range. I told you, autopilot. Well, do something. Okay, everybody be quiet. I need to think.
Okay. Let's see. So let's go to Shay's ship first. Because I want to see if we can do some more exploring here. This is the point in the game where I really don't know what to do. I've looked up a few things because I think we're going to have to do a bunch of switching around back and forth. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of switching around back and forth, which could get a little bit long in the tooth.
Why are they shooting?
You said this was your home.
People, this is just some sort of misunderstanding. I've been gone 300 years. Give them a break, okay? As soon as I figure out the hailing frequency, I'll tell them who I am, and we'll all be laughing about this.
I hope you're right, Alex.
Soon this will all just be a happy memory. Okay, enough Princess Bride references. Let's see, can we go downstairs now?
Anybody there?
Can I go through this door my dad used?
No, you don't want to go down there yet. Very unsafe.
Oh, come
Many
on!
levels are structurally unsound. Who knows if the air's breathable? Plus, there's some rogue automatons I've yet to get under control.
Why didn't you warn my dad about that stuff?
Didn't you see the look in his eyes? I knew there was no stopping him.
Okay, so apparently the first thing we need to do is to trigger grabbing Gary.
Gary? Come in, Gary. It's grabbing time again.
And this is apparently going to do something for Vela. I don't know what, though. I'm just going to go ahead and look up some of the answers to this, just because this is going to be nuts. Come on. Okay, so that did something.
What the? Why are we grappling the other ship with our cargo loaders? Who's doing that? Hey, why are these boom arm controls set to manual? Must have been flipped by the incoming fire. What's next?
Okay. So now I need to go back and control Vela again, because we need to do something to make Shay be able to go down into the lower levels. I have no idea what that was supposed to accomplish since it just got undone, but alright.
Rats. My mom must have set the boom arms back to centralized control.
Okay. Vela, it's your turn now. I'm sorry about all these long loading times. I know it's kind of a little bit annoying. But we get to do another big epic zoom in.
Hey, I think that ship, I think it belongs to my friend Alex.
Yes, it does.
I can't believe he got that thing running.
Alright.
Well, go around it then. We're under fire.
So basically, we're gonna have this whole thing. I did go through this in my previous recording session. We have this issue where the Space Weaver is not gonna be able to go around the other ship because it's on autopilot, and there's nothing you can do to convince him. You can't cut the Space Weaver up or destroy him or anything like that. So the first thing I'm gonna do actually is go over here to the room where Marikai was, because he left something behind, actually. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about being all sneaky, which is good news.
This scrap wire might come in handy. if I wanted to repair something.
And hi there.
What caused that explosion?
Sorry, wrong number. How do I turn this off?
You? What happened to Marikai?
Let's be sassy with him.
Can you be more specific? Which part of him are you looking for?
You. Violent abomination. I'm starting to see why Marikai was so taken with you.
Stop shooting at us and let us go.
You're a terrorist, and you will face justice. Plus, we still need you, fella.
Oh?
What do you need me for?
To true the formation in our bloodline.
Yeah, that doesn't sound creepy at all.
Is truing the formation as creepy as it sounds?
We nurtured and disciplined our bloodline for hundreds of years, removing impurities, and built the plague dam to keep them out forever. Unfortunately, it turns out that some of those impurities were necessary. So, as we have become refined, we've also become somewhat delicate. We are a house made up of fine crystal, but we still need rocks and clay for the foundation. That's where you come in.
So, you just need a blood sample from me or something?
Oh, fella, this isn't a simple matter of chromosomes. Those we could synthesize. We need the whole picture. Your environment, your psyche, your very being. Our processing extracts it all.
That does not sound like something we want to do.
Sounds like you want to put me in a blender.
The rendering process ends your short first life, but grants you immortality through the lives of future Lorunians.
Gross.
Yeah.
Why did you use the boy?
Because even our wisest bloodline ministers cannot discern the precise combination of impurities that will make us whole. But at a certain age, a young man, when raised outside of Loruna, has instincts for these things. Adventure, heroism, conquest. His youthful lusts are sacred to us.
I knew I was going to regret talking to you.
So, I take it that all the missions that Shay did, all the fake things that he was doing on the ship, were those invented by these people to develop all those things?
So, what will happen to Shay?
He was going to return to Loruna and be celebrated as a hero for the rest of his life. But when you downed his ship, you sealed his fate. Now, he has seen too much.
Why do you pretend these ships are in space?
Several of our first parent teams, upon witnessing the Badlands, succumbed to their pull and settled there forever. Obviously, the frightening visuals drove them mad. So now, we protect them.
I don't know if I'd call it that.
Your system is gross, one-sided, and it hurts people. And you don't even need it. Tear down this plague dam and build a bridge over this gorge. Let people interact in a natural way.
I would think you charmingly naive if what you were saying wasn't so horrific and disgusting.
Yeah, I don't see it that way.
If you're so weak and fragile, maybe we should just rise up and get rid of you.
Oh. We talked that fight right out of you long ago. Isn't that right, Celavina?
Come on, let's get this good time over with.
Lavina.
Who's that? I don't remember who that is.
Please, excuse me. I need to go end your entire way of doing things.
You'll never...
No, seriously, who was that? Was that like some person from Sugar Bunting? Or, I don't know. But anyway, we got a wire, which will come in handy, I think, here later on. So let's go back through here. on this way. And if we pass through here, we'll see Hexacow got crushed.
Oh no! Little girl, what have I put you through? It looks like all your little wires got knocked out. Poor thing.
And yes.
Stick with me. I'll make it right.
We're going to do another wiring puzzle, but hold that thought for a minute because I think we're going to have to do a different combination than what we were doing earlier with Shay's Hexapow.
Mogs. Just when you think you've taken care of them all, another one shows up. Guess I'd better eliminate these two before they breed.
So basically, at this point, apparently what you're supposed to do, I haven't done this yet, you're supposed to use this.
Let's hope that big open window makes for better reception. Darn, didn't hit anything.
Alright, but it did trigger something else over here.
What the? How did that... Bella, her hot-headedness is gonna get us all killed. It's already too hot to touch. I'm gonna have to kill the circuit in the power room. Stay here. There are some, legacy features of the ship down below that can be unpredictable.
No, I'm gonna follow him. Once I can switch over again. Come on.
This thing gets set again.
Oh, come on! We were this close to a real meltdown. Quit being such a fraidy cat, Alex.
Alright. I know this is taking forever, but we'll get it. We'll get it. So anyway, let's switch over to Shay. And now that the door's open, we can then go down into the room over there. And notice that the Hexapow is dancing around with Rocky here. Yeah, we don't really want that. We want to get the Hexapow to start working on some stuff.
Wow. Oh, hey, son.
Yay, we made
Dad,
it.
what are you doing here?
Just patching up a few more holes. Seems like every time I fix one... Oh, gotta go.
Alright, so let's see. There is apparently something through here. There's doors on both the left and the right. There's a music door there and like a lightning bolt door there. Let's see what's on each of these.
Whoa. It's a music morgue.
Yeah. And we got a broken radio or something here.
Hey, looks like a radio. Like a broken radio.
And as you might recall, the Hexapals love to fix electronics.
This harp's still kind of intact. Maybe with the right musician, it could still sound great.
Indeed. And I think, let's see, let's just explore. This is yet another one of those making connections between the two ships thing that's a little bit weird. Uh-oh.
Dad? Did you see something?
What? Another breach?
No, not exactly.
Oh, good. Because I have enough to worry about up here.
Let's see what's in here, though.
Whoa!
Hey, guys.
Hello. Are you guys from the old ship? Have you been down here 300 years? All alone? Whoa. So, would you mind if I just scooted by into the... Hey, okay, all right. You don't want me in there. Okay, that's cool. I got other stuff to do.
I guess this makes sense. They're diamond shaped like the power thing upstairs. So I guess somehow we're going to have to figure out how to do that. But there was a book over here I wanted to check out.
Looks like part of the old ship controls.
There's a decayed old logbook here.
And we have come to the conclusion that the ship itself is lying to us. Tomorrow we will try to land on one of the hostile planets, which as far as we know may not even be. And here we've got a configuration for the Hexapals, or the Diamond Pals, but they'll still work for the Hexapals. So I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to take a picture of this. And I'm going to need to look back on my other video to see what the actual sequence is for these things. So, I think I'm actually going to end this one here, consult that, and then we'll continue on next time. So, with that in mind, thank you guys for watching. This has been a lot of fun, and we've gotten a lot done here, although I kind of wish it was a little bit different and not quite so done twice, if you know what I mean. But, we will see what happens next time. Let's go up here again. And I think what we're supposed to do is to get the Hexapal rewired, so I will do that when we return. So I'll catch you on the flip side.